Hello and good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter 3, decimals. Okay, so first is multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, 100,000, etc. Okay, so for example, if we multiply 23.345 into 10, okay, we'll get 233.45. Here, when we multiply by 10, 100 and 1000, you just have to look at the zeros. Okay, here we have in 10 we have 10, right? So the decimal point will move one step. Okay, so it will become 233.545. Got it? The second one, 23.345 into 100. If we multiply, okay, here in 100 we have two zeros, so this decimal point will move two steps. Got it? So the decimal point will move from 23.345 to 2334.5. Okay, again, if we multiply the same number by 1000, again we have three zeros, right? So the decimal point will move three steps after 5. Okay, so if we put decimal point here, it will be meaningless. Okay, so we're just removing the decimal point. Second one, multiplication of decimal number by a decimal number. Okay, if we multiply decimal number by a decimal number, look here, if we multiply 1.23 and 2.3, so how do we multiply these numbers? Okay, so just think as if there is no decimal point here. Okay, and you multiply 123 into 23. So if we multiply 123 into 23, you will get 2829. Okay, so now where do we put the decimal point? If you look here, after decimal point there are two digits, right? 2, and here after decimal point there is one digit, right? Here two digits and here one, so 2 3. So you have to count from the last. Okay, if you count from the last, you have to come three digits, 1 2 and 3. So after three digits from the last, you have to put the decimal point. I hope you understand that one. Next, we have division of decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. We will take the same example as the first one, 23.345. So if we divide 23.345 by 10, okay, here if we multiply, the decimal point goes to the right side, right? The decimal point goes to the right side, but when we divide, the decimal point will go to the left side. Got it? So here we have 10, right? So the decimal point will go one place back. Got it? So it was 23.345, so it will become 2.3345. The decimal point is going to the left hand side according to the number of zeros. Okay, here we have two zeros, so the decimal point will go two places, so it will become 0.23345. Again, here we have three zeros, right? So the decimal point will go three digits, but here we have only two digits, right? So in order to replace that missing digits, we have to put one more zero. Okay, now let's go to the exercises. Exercise 3.1. Question number 1. Find the products of the following. Number A, we have 0.2416 into 100. So if you look at the question, we have two zeros, right? So two zeros, that means the decimal, it is multiply product, right? It is multiplication. So when it is multiplication, the decimal will go to the right hand side. So two zeros, so the point will move 2 digits, so it will become 24.16. okay, we don't say 24.16. okay, when there is a decimal, after decimal we always say the numbers separately. okay, 24.16 and not 24.16. you don't say 16 after point. okay, here. And B, 33.127 into 10. Here we have 1 zeros, so the decimal point will go 1 digit to the right hand side. Remember, when it is multiplication, the decimal point will go to the right hand side. okay, now here C, 3.6 into 100, right? So here, see, the decimal places have to go 2 digits to the right hand side, right? But here there's only 1 digit, so in order to replace that missing number, we'll just add one more zero. okay, after that we'll give point. If we give point here again, it will be meaningless again, so just 360 is your answer. D, 1.34 into 1000. We have 3 zeros. The decimal point have to move 3 places to the right hand side. Now, similarly as question number C, there's one missing number, right? So for that we're putting 1 0. Next, E. Here it is not multiplication by 10, it is a multiplication of 50, right? We are multiplying by 50, so 2.31 you write as it is. okay, and for this 50 you multiply 5 into 10, because if you can multiply by 10 it will be a lot easier. So 5 tens are 50, so you multiply by 5 into 10 in place of 50. Now you multiply 5 into 2.31, so 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15, 1 in hand, 5 twos are 10 plus 1 11, so it will become 11.55. now if we multiply it by 10, that number, okay, there's 1 0, so the decimal place will go 1 digit to the right hand side. That means 11.55 will become 115.5. Again, question number 2. Find the products of the following. Here we have 12.23 into 6.3, right? So you just remove the points. okay, after removing the points you multiply it as usual. okay, so if you multiply it and add it, you will get the answer 77049. but here again we have, after point we have 2 digits here and 1 digit, total is 3 digits, right? So from the last you have to count, 3 digits. okay, after counting 3 digits you put the decimal point. B, 114.2 into 2.14, and when you multiply these two numbers also, you remove the decimal point and multiply it as always. Okay, now after multiplying it you will get an answer there. Okay, you count the decimal points. After decimal point, how many digits are there? Here 1 is there, here 2 digits, so 1 2 3. So the decimal point have to move 3 digits to the right side. So 1 2 3. So after 3 digits you have to put the decimal point. Got it? That's all for today. And here C and D, question number 2. Okay, C and D are homework. Send it in my WhatsApp before 12 noon tomorrow. Okay, and don't forget to write your name and roll number. Thank you. Bye bye.